Okay. We should be getting our guests any minute now. That's good. Let me get on and remind everybody. Sorry. Oops, somebody's watching. Is somebody watching already? Okay. I'm all enjoying some key lime pie. Who's watching? Does it say? Can you post a comment? Is it try me, bitch? We're waiting for our people to join the panel. I'm curious. Whoever's watching, will you post if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or how you're streaming, please? Thank you. Let me see comments. Hello, welcome everybody. Everybody should be hopping on in just a few seconds. Let me grab a paper towel. Okay. Okay. We're waiting for Jules and Christina. Give me this, baby. My dog's trying to play fetch. I think we're going to be talking about Western facility tonight. Well, because I'm not sure, but I think that's where Christina was housed. I'm not positive. My dog's trying to score some key lime pie. She's not going to get any. I was trying to plug in my cord in case my phone. That's what I did. I was like, what did I do that for? Oh, I knew it. I was looking for this everywhere. It's all in the back of my couch. Jeez. Come on, Jules. Oh, come on, Jules. I'm waiting for people to hop on. I feel like that's the hard part, like, of this podcast, like knowing all the steps and like all the things you're supposed to get on one place and then drop the link and do this and do that. I'm not, I guess, savvy. No, just kidding. But yeah. Shall I remind Jules too? Let me see if anybody's on. Nope, I'm the only one. Well, it shows like the little panel, and then it'll pop up and it says, like, up here it shows people watching, and then down here it'll pop up, and then sometimes you'll see it, sometimes it just doesn't even pop up, but it'll hover and it shows one guest or two guests or however many are waiting in the room, and then I pull them up, you know? But yeah. My dog's playing catch with her dragon. Bring your rabbit. Where's the rabbit? No, you're a good dog. You're a good dog. I feel like it's something. I'll throw in that. I'm always finding beads. Give us another couple minutes. Hopefully, I'll give Jules like 3 more minutes, and if she doesn't hop on, I'll remind her. Well, because I know I just talked to her a few minutes ago, and I'm like, hey, but time gets away from you when you have babies, you know. So we're so grateful, everybody that has I think we have like 206 members in our group, which is really good. I'm looking for somewhere, a location to have if people would be willing to come out and have like a small, I don't know, maybe meet and greet. I don't know how we would do it, but something like that. I was wanting to have a baseball game, well, because I know there's a lot of ladies that love baseball, and I personally myself love it. I love to watch and I love to ref. I guess I'm an all right player. I'm a good runner. I could maybe catch the ball. But yeah, we're looking into some kind of event. Let me remind, don't get off, whoever's there. Let me remind Jules and remind Jules and have her remind Christina. Okay. Okay, okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? There's someone else watching. I think they're watching through Facebook. I'm not positive. I'm all excited. Jules is jumping on right now. I just text her and I told her to remind Christina. Well, because that's our guest. So, can you tell me if you could hear me? Okay. Thank you. Amal, thank you. Oh, wait a minute. I think that's. My volume was down very low. Okay, I will. I'm gonna post it in my comments so that way they can read it, okay? No. Whatever. Man, this lady is insane. Not crazy right now. Don't test me. Really? Where's Jules, bro? Really? I'm itching. Something bit me. You don't understand. Don't act crazy, lady. I wish people would dump on already. I'm getting irritated. That key lime pie was really good. Really, really good. I don't know what's going on and how come nobody's getting on. It doesn't say. Well, do you guys want to ask me a question? No. Do you want to ask me a question? Maybe like, whatever you guys want to ask. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there's my people. There's my people. Hi, friend.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
where is everybody?
I don't know. I actually was supposed to come on Agnes, but they're not here either. And Darlene also, but I'm wondering if she could figure it out.
Um,
Because
I
you just have to put it in your, all you got to do is put it in your browser.
I know. Let me check
Oh,
real.
there's Wendy. Hi, Wendy. How are you? There's Wendy Martin is on here. The one that she used to be, you know who? You remember her?
Yeah, is she on there?
Yeah, she's on the chat.
Okay, cool.
How are you, Wendy? You should come and be a guest sometime. Come on. Did Christina message you back right now when you
No, not yet. Let me check real quick. Okay, hold on.
okay. Let me see if I could drop the link in the comments real quick. Hold on. I'm just trying to. I'm not going nowhere. I'm still here. Let me see. Broadcast information. Yeah, will it? How am I supposed to drop it in the chat? I don't even know how to do that, lady. No, just kidding. I don't know how to do it. I think I got to go all the way back to the beginning and do that. Yeah. So, I don't know. Nobody else is here. Should I? Let me go out and try to text Darla real quick, or what?
Right,
I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Don't go
right.
nowhere. Um. I sent you the link again. Oh, watch. That's how I could do it. Hold on. Hold on. It says broadcast failed. Okay, now. Uh, can you get on right now? If I send you this link, can you get on right now and you want to be a guest? Are you still there, Wendy? Well, because Darlene Castillo was supposed to come and she's not coming, and then who else was the other girl? Oh, Christina Rojas. And she hasn't come either. Agnes, Ashley said that she was going to Texas Roadhouse. She can't come. I'm like, you could take us with you. I'm just kidding. Hold the link. See, Yellow Hood. Who's Yellow Hood? I don't know who Yellow Hood is, But they are commenting right now. Hold on. I'm trying to drop the link in the chat because someone's trying to join. Hold on real quick. Please don't leave nobody. No. Oh my gosh, I can't. I don't even know how to do this right now. No, that's not working. Gosh. Wendy left, I think. Are you still there, Wendy? Oh, Wendy, I need you to go and get on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I could add you real quick. Do me a favor. I'm going to send you this link in the comments and see if you can hop on right now. Okay, please? Thank you. Oh, it worked. It worked. Jump on that link so I could add you to this stream, please. And then you're gonna be my guest. Okay, is that cool or what? I'm all well if you can get on. Thanks, babe. I'm so excited. Yeah. Welcome everybody. I'm so well, we were supposed to have like other guests, but other people have not shown up. Wendy is in the process of getting on right now. I have no idea. Jules must have just got off and I don't know if she's getting back on. So I'm just gonna keep rolling because and if she gets back on, we'll roll with the punches. And I hope Wendy's able to get on. Wendy, are you coming? I'm all well because I see you there, and then I don't know. You'll pop up here on my screen right here, and then I'll be able to I'm trying to. I don't see Wendy on anymore. Are you there, Wendy? Well, if Wendy's not coming, I can definitely talk about something else. I don't know what happened to Jules. This is really crazy. I guess I'm literally the only one doing the podcast now, or I'm not sure. I don't know what happened, and I don't know why Christina's not on here. Are you gonna come, Wendy, or are you gonna hop on? I hope so. I hope so. I got like really paranoid because I couldn't drop the link in my Facebook and then I don't know. Oh, somebody's here. Oh yeah, that's my dog Wendy. That's my dog Wendy. Okay. Are you there? How come I can't put you on? Are you on? Can you hear me, Wendy? Oh, I feel like it doesn't. You were right there. Oh, wow. I was trying my hardest. And who else is in here? It says we're in a private chat. What's going on? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you, though. I'm glad. Okay, so Wendy, right now, Wendy Martin's getting on. I'm going to post it so that way the link, and if anybody else wants to get on it, check it out. No worries, Wendy. No worries. Hold on real quick. Let me see. How did I just broadcast that info? Invite guests. There we go. Copy link. Boom. There we go. There we go. Now let me put this right here in my comments. Right here. Paste. Chat. Let me send it. I hope that's going to my princess. Oh, it went. Princess Facebook. It looks like it went to both. It looks like it's not going to Facebook. What is going on? That is so strange. Okay, no worries. You get to where you need to go, and once you get there, no worries, all right? Once you get there, I'll add you to the chat when you're available, okay? I'm actually trying to because it looks like it's not streaming to my Facebook, which is really strange because it's supposed to be streaming broadcasting info. Where we're supposed to be live, public. see, but it shows it that it's published. That's crazy. Um. Okay, cool. So Wendy Martin will be joining us very shortly, and she's a dear friend of mine. I did some time with her. She worked in different places. It'll be neat to hear her input. I would like her to share her intake experience, and then whatever else that she would like to talk about, if it's like I don't know, a job, or maybe whatever she wants to talk about. The move is something that I would always like for people to disclose. And well, because it was so when I used to talk about the move, I used to be like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get so many programs, we're gonna be able to do this, and it's gonna be so great, and da 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 da. And it was never the case. CCA was probably the best facility that we were ever at, even though that we were overcrowded. The kitchen was overrun by mouses, rats, like literally, it was just terrible. And but it was a good facility. Mm. And Springer wasn't bad, but it wasn't structured at all. If this was a move that they were trying to make for over 10 years, I feel like it was really not coordinated, you know? I don't know who this person Yellow Hood is, but some person was trying to watch our thing. But they have like a channel or a YouTube channel. I was hoping that they would drop the link and see our thing. So I'm hoping that Wendy could get on and we can hopefully. Oh yeah, she's still there. She's driving. While she's driving. Okay, it's one of the other things that I wanted to talk about. So whenever we were at CCA, there was this well, when you typically go to prison, well, not like everybody just goes to prison every day. I'm not trying to normalize it, because somebody was like, you're trying to make this like it's all glorify it. I'm absolutely not trying to glorify it. What I am absolutely trying to do is create a space for people like myself to be able to tell things that happened to us when we were incarcerated, such as like injustices, like with our jobs, like maybe a strip search that was unwarranted, or one of the times that I came back when I was first incarcerated, I was fighting a case and I won the case, but it took me a long time to fight that case and I was incarcerated. So when I left the facility and came back to get strip searched, CO Yazi held me in a bathroom for over 45 minutes, naked. And I mean, like, I'm butt naked. And she was trying to take my religious artifact, my rosary. And I was like, I'm not giving it to you. You're going to have to cut it off me, because I'm definitely not giving you my rosary. And we're like arguing back and forth. And I'm butt naked. Okay, first of all, this woman had already been PRIA'd by so many people. PRIA'd is a written statement when somebody writes against you, and then you have to be investigated, and the allegation either has to be found wanted or not found, like unfounded accusations, or I'm not too sure exactly what it says or whatever. But anyways, okay, so the they had already written a bunch on her, and she was not supposed to strip search females by herself ever. And she had me in that bathroom for over 45 minutes. That was a clear violation. And she just didn't care. She was above. And you know, the weirdest thing is that she's still a correctional officer right now. That's even the more weirdest thing. Like, somebody was commenting, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm not trying to make myself famous, make our page famous. What I am trying to do is create a space for our people to be able, if they're willing. Like, I had 2 people tonight that said, yeah, I'll be there. I could show you the pictures of their, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not literally hunting people down, begging them to come on our podcast. People, like last week, we had a great Ashley and Agnes. They were there, and they're probably busy tonight. Lots of people are busy, you know. But as myself, as the host, and my co-host Juliana. Oh, I don't see you anymore. Oh wow, you're gone now. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Well, anyways. So, like, I don't know. It's just, you know, if you want to talk about something, and you, like, everybody has a space. Because the only reason I'm bringing this up is somebody had wrote on our comments, like, I was trying to, glorify prison or make it like it's this big old. I'm not trying to do that. I'm really trying to let people know and to have that space if they want to talk and they want to share their experiences, and if they want, you know. But I just think that we all have the right to have, like, all our feelings are all valid, you know. Like, my feelings are valid, Wendy's feelings are valid, your feelings are valid, and we just want this to be a welcoming space for everybody to be able to. Oh, I think, oh, I didn't get it. Well, because see, I can't see right here that my legs are probably wide open, but I didn't realize. Hot dog. Well, I guess nobody's hopping on, and I'm always just trying to keep doing our hour. No matter, I'm gonna stay on because it's already gonna be like, we need 13 more minutes, and I'm literally trying, no matter what, even if it's only myself, to create the content, because that's still hours that we need. With even if it's only myself, even if it's only like, I don't know, if it's only myself and Jules. But I guess I'm just assuming I've got to ask if people want to be involved or not, because I'm feeling like she's just not wanting to be involved. It's kind of rough. You see my diggity dog? Oh, you're a sweet girl. Oh, you're a sweet, sweet girl. I wish somebody would ask some questions. And I don't know, Wendy stopped driving, or maybe she couldn't get on. Denise was trying to get on too. I'm just gonna reach out to a few more people, and hopefully people, when they, I just feel like when you say you're gonna do something and you're committed to doing something, you follow through. But that's just myself, you know, trying to hold no one's feet to the fire or whatever. But I guess I'm not gonna. I'm a little disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm a little disappointed, but it's fine. So one of the things that I also wanted to talk about that there's a new protocol that they're doing inside whenever you are locked up and you go back because of COVID, they're locking the females down for like a certain amount of time. And um a few girls, not just one or like, and the reason I'm bringing this up because it was brought to my attention. Marissa Yazzie, I did time with her and she's good people. And everyone is, you know. But they were left back there for I don't know. I wish that I knew the protocol. If it's 5 days, I thought it was 5 days, but if it's not that, I wish somebody would comment to me and let me know if it's like 10 days or whatever. If you're and you go back in and they quarantine you for COVID, what is the protocol for that? I wonder, is it, and they can't just be leaving girls back there like with no supervision and not checking on them, and that's why people are committing suicide. Like, I feel like that's a really big issue that needs to be brought to light also, and that's why we're bringing this platform, because people don't know, you know, like things that go on inside the facilities. Sometimes people, they just don't care, you know. And it's it's not our I don't want to be like it's our responsibility, but it's not our responsibility, but it is, because if we could prevent something like that from happening, what happened to Marissa, for she went back in there, and being that there should have been like a different protocol for her because she's done time before. She should have gotten classified right away and done her 5 days and been able to come out, or however it works. I don't really know exactly what is the protocol, or if people are like, I don't know, like, what is it that you have to be quarantined for like 3 weeks? That doesn't make any sense to me, because I thought it's like 5 days. If we're out here and we're exposed, I know that it's like 5 days. It shouldn't be any different for the people because they're incarcerated, or because they can't speak for themselves, or because people think that because they've committed a crime that they don't have rights, or whatever the case may be. But that's not true. If everybody has rights, and they need to be protecting their rights. There's like politicians out there, policymakers, that need to know that that stuff's going on. In fact, I'm actually really like seriously thinking about lobbying this year, because I worked the session last year, but I really want to lobby, and I want to, if we want to make a change, if we want to hear like some kind of a difference, to see a difference, you know, I guess we have to hold people accountable for what's been happening in there. Or do you know what I mean? Like, there's been all kinds of stuff going on, and then now I just feel like there's a lot of stuff going on, and that's why we started this channel. I just hope that people are like, maybe it's not easy enough to get on, or I don't know. Oh, there's Wendy. Yay! Why can't I get her? Why is it not showing her? Oh, there's Agnes. Hi, Agnes.
Hi.
I'm not understanding.
Good.
Hi, how are you? I'm not
How
understanding
are
how
you?
come get Wendy on here. Well, because there's somebody else on here, but I can't add her. It's really weird. Are you ready, Wendy, to come on, or you're not? I don't know. I don't know. How are you, Agnes?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. We had some guests, but no one showed up. You're the only person that showed up. Christina Rojas,
Yeah,
come on.
sorry.
And,
My baby got that hand-foot mouth, so she's been like really fussy butt. So I was waiting until she like calmed down. I took her a warm bath, and now she's not crying. So I was like, I didn't want her crying alive.
She's Darlene.
Say
Well,
hi.
I'm glad you were able to make it.
Say hello.
Get on.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to add Wendy. No, it says that she's on there, but
Hi.
it took me a little bit to figure out how to get on again too.
oh, wait a minute.
Hi.
Hi, baby. How are you? That's so strange.
Oh, look.
Oh my
Side real quick.
goodness.
Whoa.
Wendy right there, and I only see you, Agnes. Wendy, I don't understand how come I can't see you or hear you on the thing. I can only see you in private chat, friend. Are you on how did you get on?
So
friend?
I had to
Agnes,
go.
tell me how you got on. Listen to
I
her,
had
Wendy.
to like go on all the StreamYard things that you sent me and click them, and then one of them finally got me there. But a lot of them just took me to like your page. It just like sent me back to the page. And then yeah, I finally got on the one that I guess you had posted on there, and I clicked. But it's a little bit tricky.
Well, because I wanted her to get on and be a guest with us, well, to be like our special guest and talk. But hey,
Right.
what was I going to talk about? What was interesting at CCA when we were there, Agnes? Well, so that we could talk about something.
Right.
Yeah.
What was interesting? Well,
hey, were you there when they did like those massive shakedowns? Remember when they did that one shakedown? And
oh my
everybody
gosh,
was
I
all
was there.
hiding their stuff. We were, because when F unit, we used to hide our stuff in the air conditioner. Remember?
And they found it, and we lost all of our stuff. And everything. We were so sad.
Terrible,
It was
right?
horrible. Hey, yeah, we were in F unit together when that happened, huh?
Yeah,
In
remember?
F2. Yes. Hey, we thought we were all sick. We threw our bag with all of our stuff in it, and they busted us.
Yeah,
That was sad. Because it was like you save all your money and you buy all these earrings and you get all this stuff and you're like, yes, all happy, and then they just come and take it all away from us. Hey, and then so what we would do when I worked in the kitchen is after shakedowns, we would steal all the stuff back out of the dumpster. When we would go to throw the trash, we would grab the other trash bags and like throw it right in front of the COs, and they wouldn't even see us, like all slick, and just like throw it. And then the next people would grab it and take it back inside, and we'd get all our stuff back. That's crazy.
That's
Prison,
so crazy.
yeah, prison teaches you to be very slick. Horrible. Like, dude. But yeah, it was crazy. And then they shut all the phones down, and you can't call nobody. We can't take showers, and I think it was the men's prison is the reason why we got shook down, wasn't it?
Remember, it
Something
was
happened at the men's
big.
prison,
You
and they
remember?
just like
I
shut
can't remember
everybody down.
if they remember those two prisoners had escaped for a long time.
Right?
Yeah, because the only reason I remember is they were gonna come visit me, and that was like I think one of my first visits that I was gonna get, and they were gonna, my family was gonna come, and we got locked down because of the prisoners escaping. Anytime the men get locked down or the women get locked down, I
We
mean,
get
like
locked
anytime
down.
something happens, yeah,
Yeah.
like if something happens in the male facilities, we get slammed down. If something happens in the women facilities, the men get locked down. It's like it's a really weird thing, you know.
Yeah, because I remember we got most of the times we got locked down was because of the men's prison.
Oh, there you are, there you are, there you are, Wendy. See, there you go, there you go, there's Wendy. Hi, Wendy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, it's good to see you. How are
You
you?
too.
I seen the last time I seen Wendy, I seen her before this. I seen her, she was in the parade. You were some kind of Reina or something. What were you, Wendy?
In which parade?
On hold on, someone's asking for our link. Let me grab it so that I can oh gosh. The one that we were at for Pride, remember?
Oh yeah, that that was me and my brother. We were running for NSGRN. Brother, what was it called? Hold on, I gotta feed the dog real quick. Where?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Somebody else was asking for the link. I don't know. I feel like, is Wendy still there?
Yeah, hold on just a second. I gotta feed the
Oh,
dog.
okay. Yeah. So I want you to talk about, when you're ready, Wendy, about your intake experience, okay? Whenever you first got, well, I don't know, was that like your only first time in prison? Oh, I think she's okay. Oh, we have another guest. Monique. Oh, there's Agnes. There we go. Did it drop you or what happened, Agnes?
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
No, well, it's because I went out. So because I went out, I think when it does that, it drops. Do you know what I mean? Because someone was asking for the link, so they were like, I can't find it, and I just dropped the link to them.
Is Wendy still on? Or
Yeah, Wendy is still there.
little baby.
She's feeding her dogs real quick, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to feed the dog.
Okay. Hey, Wendy, I wanted you to share your intake experience, like when you first were gonna go, and like what was it like? And then I wanted to ask, did you know, like, cause you know, when you're sitting in county, when you're gonna go to prison, like sometimes you hear things, or sometimes you're like some people who have gone before.
I can't hear you. All I hear is a baby.
Hold on, real quick.
Mama, get out of this.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can share just some of your intake experience, and like if you knew what was gonna happen, you know what I mean?
Oh God, that was horrible.
Right?
I guess like most of everybody else, I had to deal with Yahtzee.
And that lady doesn't take her time on, well, she does take her time. All I remember is going in the changing room and standing there, it seemed like for like 30 minutes naked, just waiting on her. She, she's a very rude and not very professional person,
Yeah.
you know. And um, before we had moved to Springer, I actually worked for her, and God, she was horrible. Um, she just doesn't have people skills.
You were the intake secretary or something like that, huh?
Yeah,
I was like, how could she ever? Well, because it was probably hard to work for her. No.
oh, it was horrible. Like she would think that, like when I would leave, I was automatically taking something back to the unit with me. So she would always want to strip search me before I left to go, back to my unit. And her and I can't remember the other lady. They were constantly going to my bed G unit and always searching. I was I don't want nothing of that.
Yeah.
So, Yazzie was not a nice experience.
Can you believe she's still a correctional officer?
For the men,
Yeah. Well, I no, I thought she was still working at Western, but they have her driving. I heard they have her driving the VP vehicle,
well, that's a good job, right around outside.
right?
Nobody else has to deal with her torture.
She's terrible. I
Oh,
just
she's
like
horrible.
when you worked for her, was she like mean to you, or was she kind of like, well, because you kind of had to be like you had to take orders from her, you know what I mean? Was she like, or was she the same?
No, she like whenever we were in the office area or whatever, she was kind of chill and like she'd ask me to get paperwork, of course, and I'd have to go get people's clothes and everything like that and get their paperwork to fill out. But it was like whenever we got new people in, that's when she became that butch lady. She reminded me of the lady off of Matilda, the
Trenchfold,
principal.
Mrs. Trenchfold.
Yes, that's what she reminds me of. God,
To the chokey. No, I'm just kidding.
who ate my chocolate cake? I mean, if you moved a pin on her desk, who took my desk? I mean, took my pen. Where's my pen? Somebody took my pen. You know, which one of you guys just came in here and took my pen? Like she would automatically accuse the new people coming in. They all were just looking at her like, lady, we've been sitting in the hallway this whole time. Like, she
I
was.
think that Yazi knew who she could target. Like she knew like the new people, like you said, like especially if they were new numbers, especially because I like what I've been hearing a little bit from people who have gone back and were like in an older like a number who already had a number, like she wasn't crazy with them, but she was still, Yazi, but the newer people she tried to scare.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like the ones that had the old numbers and everything, she was just kind of like, "Oh, you're back." But then the new people, she would just be like, "Get over there and sit down," and get on to them more. And like the newer people, the older people, she was just like, "Oh, here we go dealing with you."
Yep. Did you ever hear any juicy gossip between Yazi and Diaz? No, just kidding. Well,
Yeah.
because they
No,
were
I
girlfriends,
remember.
right?
when they were bringing that, what was her name, Jessica Martin, or the little girl that got killed by her mom.
Oh, oh my gosh, what's her name? It's gonna drive me crazy. Not Jessica Kelly, but the Martins lady. She was
Yeah.
the mom. Yeah.
Well, remember they shut the whole facility down to bring her in? Like, they were, her and, what was her name that
Was
worked
it
with them?
Diaz?
Yeah. They were up there and they were like, oh, while she's here, we're going to make her life a living hell. And she's going to know we don't deal with stuff like this. And yeah, I was just like, and like, I would have to go
Wow.
back there, because um, I'd have to do their change out clothes and do their meals and stuff. And like, Yazzie and Diaz would go in there and they would like cut down her portions of food. Yeah, they would take stuff off
Wow.
her tray. Um, when it was time to like change out her uniform, they would want me to change everybody but her. And if she was lucky, she might get a 5 minute shower a week. Yeah, where
For
everybody had
real?
their time out. Yeah, well, everybody had their time out every day. Not her. They would be like, "You need to hurry, get yourself, get in the shower." And it was like they stood right outside, and they were like, "Okay, you're done." And sometimes she would still be soapy, and they were like, "Not our problem. You can finish in your room." Yeah, they were horrible to her. I mean, I don't condone what she did by any means, but I mean, you don't treat other people like that.
She has the same rights as we do. You know what? Like this
Right,
is the way I see it. I'm like, okay, I don't condone a crime. I probably wouldn't even sit with her at the table, but
right.
she has the same rights as you and I. She has the same rights, and Yazi shouldn't have been able. They shouldn't have been able to do those kinds of things. And this is exactly the reason why I wanted to do this podcast, because I know that there's not, this is just one of the probably millions of stories that have happened behind Yazi, and she's still a correctional officer.
Yeah.
Like, that's, you can't tell me that she has not leopard don't change its spots. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not going to get any better. She's only going to get worse with time. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
I
that's
think
the,
honestly, I think the older she gets, the meaner she's gonna get. You know, and then having her out in a vehicle away from everybody, that's the best thing.
wow.
You
What
know, she
about
just,
Stephanie Lopez?
yeah.
Well, I feel like Yazi took a stand against a certain kind of inmate, right? Is that right? Would we be fair in saying something like that?
Oh yeah. Oh
Like
yeah. She had her
like
favorite.
she respected a certain kind of crime, and then a certain kind of crime she did not, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, she had her favorites in there. Like she had ones that she went above and beyond for. She did.
Yeah.
They would see her, and if you kind of watch who talked to Yazzie, those were her people. She would be the one, like they would go to and be like, "Well, I wrote a grievance on this, or I wrote this down and nothing's being done." She would go to bat for them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. If you were her pet, then you were gonna be taking care of. If you watched the clothes and you saw new people wearing stuff, guarantee it was one of Ozzy's people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
She had
because
her
they have the
customers.
connections to get the stuff out of the property. Do you know what I mean? Like they had that one crew. And I remember, because I remember one time I came in from court wearing a nice sweatsuit, and my sweatsuit had zipper pockets. And
Mhm.
that was the reason she said that I could not have it. And I was like, nah, dude. And then I seen somebody wearing my sweatsuit. You know what I mean? So I know that she let people, like, I know that that happened, but like, that's very unfair. You know what I mean? And just because we
Mhm.
don't know better, or you know what I mean? Because she thinks that she could, I feel like she just tried to intimidate everybody. She tried to like abuse her authority with people. Like I'm
Well,
saying,
when packages came in for like people leaving and everything, her and Diaz went through everything, and that's why some people would be like, "Well, my family sent this, and why don't I have it? Or what happened to it?" Like, my mom told me what was in my package, and it's not all here. You know?
wow.
Yeah.
Hey, and they
It's
were
sad.
able to get away with that stuff not only because of Warden Hickson. Warden Hickson, she was like set the ground level for the morale there, right? Okay. So if a prisoner's family was gonna complain, they're gonna be like, they're just prisoners, who cares, right? They're not gonna make no big deal about someone's like brand new tennis shoes being taken, or brand new Nike outfit, or Adidas, or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure that
Oh
they were very selective at the things that they took.
yeah. Oh yeah. And their thing was, oh, you're leaving. You can get more when you get out. You know, it wasn't like, oh, you're a lifer, so it doesn't, it doesn't matter. You'll get more when you get out. Or, you know, if it was somebody that came in for drugs or whatever, well, you were a drug dealer then, you'll probably go back to it, so you'll get it again. You know, they had no faith in anybody staying out. That was the thing they always like to say. Oh, it's a revolving door. We'll see her back in a few months or a couple of years, or, you know, that's why I'm glad you started this group so we can keep each other uplifted, and people will know, hey, we're here for you. Like, before you decide to make a decision that's not good, reach out and be like, hey, you know, I'm going through some things and I need help, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
that's so right. I'm
do you
also
remember
looking.
Brat?
Yeah, I see Brad sometimes too, and she's doing a ministry thing too. I wanted
Dude,
to talk with her.
she is like rocking it.
Yeah,
Like, she has two houses open.
yeah,
That she's got women living in that came from prison and everything, and like she's just rocking that
yeah. I
so
know.
so good. Like, there's people that have come out and they've hit me up, and I'm like, hey, here's Renee's number. Call her, see what she has, whatever. And of course, it is Bible based and everything, but I mean, at least it's somewhere to go and get a start.
Yeah,
You
like I
know,
feel like that's something that I don't know. I would like to get a group of us together to lobby this at the roundhouse, like we're at to tell them about stuff that's going on for the people for COVID, like what happened with Marissa Yazzie. Like if there's a protocol and they need to follow that protocol, they can't just be leaving the people back there to commit suicide like that, because people who have been locked down and done time, they can't do seg time like that. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to be out, you have to be in population, and like I bet you that her being locked down like that played a critical role in Marissa Yazzie doing what she did. And if the people, the officials, and like the governor and all those people, and granted they may not even care, but there might be one politician that cares. Do you know what I mean? And we can
right?
work with them to help change some laws. We could even make it like Marissa's law for the COVID, that the guards can't just, if they don't know that there's an issue in the prisons aren't going to say, oh, guess what? This happened at the prison and this many girls killed themselves in this amount of time. 3 girls have killed themselves in that amount of time that they have implemented this COVID waiting period thing.
Right.
And that's like, I feel like this is why it's really important for like us to get out and speak about stuff like this, because they just want us to sweep it against the rug. That's what they want us to do. You know what I mean? But
Right.
we need to talk about it and bring it and literally like take it to the next level, to the roundhouse, because I feel like if they know, somebody might care and somebody might say, hey, well, let's make a law about that. Or I think that, they should have it mandatory that in every state of New Mexico, all the people that come out of the prisons need to come out with their social security card, their driver's license. That way they're able with their foot in the door. Do you know what I mean? Like they have 1 foot in the door, not like we're over here fighting, or if they're on social security, they're able to get those fundings right away. I fought for social security. I didn't even get it because they've denied me 3 times already. And I'm like, I just forget it. I just want to work because it's not even really worth it. But for the situations we've been in, we deserve that. Do you know what I mean? Like it's some people, that's all they can get. You know what I mean? And they should be able to get that right away. Just because we're inmates or whatever, we have rights too. And that's the point of this whole podcast, is so that people see that there are like violations like that. And when you went to work for them, did they reach out to you, or did you like ask them for the job?
Who?
Yazi. Because I remember when you had that, and I was like,
Well,
I can't believe you're working for them.
Actually, at the time,
You were God pod,
Laura was in there, and she was getting ready to get out, and she came to me and asked me would I want to do it, and I was like, yeah, I guess. And so she had me go with her and talk to Yazi in there, and Yazi was like, well, she leaves in a couple of days, so let's go ahead and get you trained. And then when I left, I was there by myself. But the thing too, going back to Renee real quick, they do have a thing they're doing, and they're reaching out to us women that have been incarcerated to go back in and help those women that are locked up now. I know that it's through a church and everything, but it's still, we can go in and talk to them and show them the successes that we've made and what we did to continue to where we don't get in trouble and wind up back in there. So if anybody's interested in that, I definitely say reach out to Renee, because they're looking for volunteers right now to do that. So
I was also gonna tell like our whole group, I work for Wings, and you know that Wings goes into the prisons. We're having a prison day in September. We were gonna have it at July 29th, but they rescheduled it to September. I can't even remember the exact date, but I'm going to post it. And if any of you guys are interested, our people said, like the Wings people said, just give me like your email or whatever, and we'll send you the stuff, and all you got to do is fill out that thing and see if you can get cleared to go.
I would love to.
And I'm pretty sure, because God is really good, and they usually say that you're supposed to be off parole for 5 years, but I think that I've been off for 3 and I was successful. Do you know what I mean? I think that I'll get approved. I don't know. And Brat just got approved. And Brat hasn't, I don't even think that I don't know. I think that I had more time than her. So it just gives me a lot of hope to know that God
Oh,
is
I would
good.
love to do that. I've
So
been out
really,
for
if
6
you
years.
want, send me your email and I'm gonna send it to my one of my head staff, Victoria, and she'll send you the email and then we can all go because this is something that it's very important. I feel like we need to give back because those women that are in there, they were us. Do you remember
Yeah,
when we
we
used to
know the
go for
struggle.
donut day, when we used to go for all those things that are so important and we try to keep our clear conduct for it because you can't go to those things without clear conduct, you know? And I think that to tell them like you have hope, you can get out and you can have a record and you can still you can still, you know what I mean? Look at us, we're all doing it. We're all like, you know what I mean? I do a lot of stuff. I don't have my ideal job because I'm working on my bachelor's right now and I'm trying to get like a internship either with like a lawyer or something or even like with one of the senators, but you can do it like they can do it just like we did, you know. And I think that that's an important message for all of us. And I've been meaning to say in my podcasts that I've been wanting for all of us to go back, you know. And that's a
Mhm.
good way. Wings offered us that opportunity, and it is also church based, but it's a reason to give back, you know. And
Right.
I feel like we're real familiar with the wing system. I feel like I would feel really comfortable going in with wings and representing them, you know what I mean? And it would be
Hmm.
a really good experience for us all.
Right. I mean, we still have to be humble ourselves, you know. I mean, we know the struggle they're going through. We've been there. We've done that. We've worn those shirts that they wear, you know, and even just going back into the prison, I really think it'll be a humble experience for all of us. You know, like this is where we've been, this is where we are now, and you know, just a reminder to ourselves that we're not any better than those that are there, but we've walked in those shoes and we've been successful for what we're doing, and they can be the same way.
Yeah,
You
I
know, I
agree.
know there's a lot of women that have worked in the medical field, and they're just like, "Oh, I can't ever do it again." Yes, you can. I'm working in the medical field.
Mhm.
You know, you can do it. You know, and I think having this group is a great thing so we can just show support to other women and show them, you know, things that we thought we couldn't do coming out, we can.
Yep.
You know, we can overcome what the guards and the judges, the DA, you know, what they say, oh, you'll never make it out there. Yes, you will. And yes, you can.
Mhm.
You know, we're doing it. You know, does it suck having to get up and go to work and pay bills and everything? Hell yeah, it is. But we're doing it,
Yep.
you know, and we're doing it the right way. You know, I mean, it's so much easier to fall back in our old ways, but we've chose to do different,
Yep.
you know, and we can show them that, you know, just because you might be where you are right now, it's a temporary situation. You know, you can get out and you can be just as successful. You can be that mom, that daughter, that sister, you know, you can be everything everybody's saying that you'll never be, you know. And I mean, the thing that's really helped me the most is um, I have my little brother here with me now. And sometimes if it wasn't for him, dude, I would be like, I'm done. I'm going back to prison. That life is much easier. You know, you don't have to pay bills. Yeah, you have to listen to the guards and all that. But like he's been my biggest support, like through everything. And so, you know, you're gonna have that one family member who's gonna be like, I still believe in you and I know you can and I know you will. If you don't have that support, I'll be your sister. I'll push you forward. I'll take you to where you need to go. You need to be appointment? Sure, I got you. You know, you need to go to interviews? I got you. You know, like I may not know you because I know there's new faces in prison or whatever. But when you come out and you need somebody, call me. You know, like I don't know if I remember Lyric Curry. Dude, I hadn't talked to her in a while. She reached out to me and she is like, Mindy, I'm in a bad situation. I'm pregnant. My baby's due any day now. Can you help me? I was like, got you. I got a hold of Renee. Renee was like, they're in contact with me. And I did. You know, like I might not have the sources, but I'll find the sources for you, you know. And so just sometimes you need that reassurance in there that just because your actual family has said, you know, we're done, we're done. You know, like you're on your own, we're not doing anything else for you. Well, sister, what? Guess what? I got you. You know, I'll be that coach to help you get on your feet, find resources, and get you in contact with people. Do you remember LaDonna?
Yeah.
Um, she's here in Albuquerque too, and I keep in touch with her all the time. Dude, she's worked in so many places that have sources, and I'll reach out to her and I'll be like, okay, so and so just got out. This is what's going on, and she's like, I'll call you back in a few minutes, and then she'll tell me, you know, here's the number. Tell them to call this. Tell them what's going on. Like
We
I
need to
do have
get
sources.
together, Wendy, and we all what we need to do is because they're giving funding right now. The governor's giving funding for like halfway houses because there are no halfway houses for women. And
No,
what we need to do is start a behind bars in the 505, 501c and get funding to get one house. And then from one house, we can have like five, you know what I mean? We could start aspire to have one and then like go from there. You know what I mean? Because that way we know the people, all we gotta do is they gotta say, okay, so and so is coming out, and we just gotta make sure we have the resources for them because and we gotta go in there and do the groups and do all this stuff because if not they'll, you know what I mean, they need
mhm.
people, they need to have like resources, you know. But
Oh, I
that's,
think that would be great.
I think that that's like a good goal for us to like maybe by next year to be able to say like, hey, well, we started our podcast and one of the all the funding that we're going to use from it, we're going to start a house with it, or we're going to start a, you know what I mean, we're going to start a halfway house. That's what we're going to do and
That
stuff
would
like
be
that.
great.
Well,
That would
because
be great.
there's a need, you know what I mean,
Oh
like
yeah. I think
there's
that's the
no
whole
places.
reason.
That's why women can't get out because there are no places for them to go.
Well, see, I think that's the reason Renee started what she did. Because, like, her second house, she just opened it about a month ago. And so she's getting that one up and running. And I'm sure she's probably on the look for another house,
Yeah,
you know. And I mean, that would be great if we could not latch on to her, but like do our own, like you said,
yeah.
you
And
know.
we can get donations from like different churches, and when you're a 501 like a nonprofit, we can get donations from Walmart, Smith's, like food and groceries and like for the house, do you know what I mean,
Right.
so that they don't have to worry so much about, because I know that, and I know because my cousin is in a federal halfway house, okay,
Hmm.
and she has to pay, she pays like I think she pays, it's like paying rent or something, but if not she couldn't stay there.
Right. Well,
So
and the thing too that I would like to see too is, I mean, we know they're coming out of prison. We know there's some addictions still there. Instead of just like most halfway houses, you get a dirty year, you're out, you're out. You know, I still would like to work with them and
Yeah.
not just give up on
Oh
their first
yeah.
30
Oh
years.
yeah. Give them as like, like three chances, or like, I feel like three
Yeah,
chances is not enough, but at some point you gotta like, well, because I feel like they're disrespectful of us if we're giving them so many chances and they're not taking the opportunities. Do you know what I mean? Because
right.
those
And
would
like
be
you said,
opportunities. We would want to help them get into school. We would want to help them find like really good jobs. I even would go as far as to being like, well, because I know a car salesman, you know what I mean? And I feel like if I could get some girls that would be able to come up with a couple $1,000s, that's good money for them to sell cars. You know what I mean? I know
yeah,
a salesman that would be willing to help them out. So I just feel like it would come together as a network, but
right.
we have to be willing to put in the work because it's a lot of work too. And I'm sure Brat has like a whole organization of church people behind her. That's why
Mhm.
she's really successful. But I feel like we could be just as successful as well because we have the resources, the community, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
the prisoners, literally.
Yeah, my thing is, I'm not against um, the religious part of Brock's deal that she does, but you don't have everybody coming out that's religious,
Yeah.
and they don't want to do that. They don't want to be told, well, you have to, you know, go to these Bible trainings or do lessons and stuff. Like they want to focus on getting out, getting themselves together, getting jobs and stuff. And so, like, I really wouldn't want to be a Bible based, I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. If you want to go to church, cool, you know. But I would want it to be something where everybody feels like they're a part of it and they don't
I would,
have to.
yeah. And I would
But
like
I
to
mean, they
structure it
would
like
have,
mental health based, where like our
right,
house would be like not more like a church type. Yeah, like everybody could do their own religion, whatever, but I would make it more like mental health, like where we're there trying to make their mental health better and they're working towards goals like getting a job, getting, resources, and only being there for short periods of time in like a landing spot and to go on to another place would be neat.
right. But I also agree with you said, like, there would need to be in-house groups just so we could do like mental check-ins, see how people are doing, you know, be able to give them resources, stuff like that, or if there's issues going on, flesh, we could have like kind of like a counseling session or whatever, you know. I mean, I think there would still need to be some type of structure where there is some type of kind of concept, you know, and they're not just like, oh, I'm just living here and there's nothing,
Yeah.
you know.
Hmm.
But I mean, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. Well, I'm very glad that you came on, Wendy. You saved our life today. We were supposed to have Darlene Castillo was supposed to come on, but maybe
Oh, I miss her.
yeah, she said she's been commenting. She's under Darlene Rodriguez, but I texted her and she said yes, but I'm assuming maybe she couldn't get on because sometimes it's difficult. You have to put the link in your browser and then you have to find it. So I'm just assuming maybe it's that. And then Christina Rojas was supposed to be on also, but I don't know, she wasn't able to make it. So does anybody have any other questions? Agnes or Jules, do you guys have any other questions? Jules' phone died, so I'm three parting questions. She's asking and I'm asking too. She's showing me and on a private chat. Thank you for coming, Wendy. Hey, and you're yeah. I'm like really worried about the people who are being locked down because of COVID. You know what I mean? Like, because you know as well as I know as all everybody else that when they're locked down like that, it should be there's like a protocol, right? Like say it's a week's time or whatever. Well, at that week's time, they're supposed to get off. Like, why is it not happening? I don't understand all that. But I'm so grateful to everybody. Wendy, I'm grateful to you for coming. I hope that you come back and I'm trying to get another guest for Thursday. Agnes, are you still there? Who's that? Who else is there? Private chat. Oh yes. Wendy, are you there? Oh, Wendy, she left, I think. I think Wendy left. But I'm so grateful for everybody coming. Thank you, Jules, for getting back on. I appreciate you. Let's try to get somebody. Oh, are you still here, Wendy? Oh, Wendy, let me see. Where are you? Okay. I have a question for you, Wendy. What do you think would it need for to change for the back and forth? You know what I mean, in the prison system? Like, what would you suggest? And then also, Jules, I'm gonna post our link for Thursday, and I'll tag you. I'm trying to get some other guests. I'm hoping Agnes will come on. She was also on, probably for Thursday. Thank you everybody for joining us. And I'm so grateful for everybody for watching. Yellow Wolf, thank you. We're sending a shout out to, we have some new people that are supporting us through, I believe they're YouTube. And it's called Yellow Wood. I believe that's the station. So we'd like to give them a shout out also. Thank you to everybody for watching us behind bars in the 505. We'll see you on Thursday. Thank you.